咁今日就教大家點樣烚蛋。其實都有好多人其實唔識烚蛋，咁其實烚蛋係好簡單嘅，咁就要有一個蛋啦。就咁，因為我就順便整埋公仔麵算啦，我咁就教大家，其實今日就係教大家點樣烚蛋同埋點樣整公仔麵。是蛋。跟住，那我可以今天就教这么讲的鬼话，鬼子呢？今天我就教大家蛋卷怎么弄面。Oh fuck! I can't do this. Okay. Anyways, 之前煲咗水啦，咁你煲咗啲水先，咁其實都穩穩地嘅，咁就倒啲落去先。我個櫃真的很爛 ，fuck。OK， 倒啲水落去煲水啦。Oh, I gotta clean that thing. I keep forgetting. Okay, come on. Okay. 之後滾水，我唔講講就算了。我的櫃真的很爛哦，受不了哦。OK， 今日算啦，我烚蛋，咁你煲啲滾水啦，煲啲滾水倒落去啦。又要打蛋啦，打蛋就要用一隻手打蛋。So 你就this is dirty. So just打蛋，其實打一次又夠㗎，咁就試下先啦。就呢度咁樣，唔好打爛喎，就咁樣啦。OK， 咁係點樣煮咧？其實你可以用你用同一個煲啦，你滾咗啲水啦，又唔好整到太滾喎。你就我先下，shit， 我係最中意點樣烚蛋咧，就係咁樣烚啦，就呢啲匙羹啦，呢個匙羹咯，睇下你屋企有咩啦。咁你其實你就已經見到咧，啲水又好似有少少就快滾地咁樣。咁大約60點講咧？個溫度60 Celsius. Fuck. Okay, so if the water is 60 degrees Celsius, then you put it in. So if you see like steam, 你就可以倒落去嘅，咁你就倒落去啦。OK， 咁你就揾你個匙羹啦，就算啦。咁你就見到其實就慢慢咁樣不下啫，因為而家喺度煮緊啊嘛。咁就所以其實，但係因為就係咁樣啦。咁其實你烚蛋嗰陣時咧，你係冇辦法係一定會蝕啲嗰啲蛋白點講咧？唔係蝕啲蛋白，就係 like you'll lose some of the egg white when you're poaching an egg, and this is like the most very basic way of doing it. Unless you have like more fancy equipment, which I don't, so it's like this is the quickest way to do it. It's like you can do it with any utensil that you have. You can basically do it with, so you can poach an egg with any utensil that you have at home. And it's basic, very typical spoon bowl that you can find in anyone's home. So basically, 咁你見到就其實都差唔多㗎。咁你見到咁樣嘅時候咧，你就可以喐下佢，因為你就唔想去黐底啊嘛，因為一黐底嗰陣時就賴嘢㗎。那你看到這樣就弄一下吧。Yeah. OK. OK. 咁你見到咁樣就 OK 啦，咁就熄火熄細啲，跟住就拎個碗，咁就其實可以用翻你啲煲水啦，用嚟整熱都 OK。其實都倒㗎嘛啲水，咁你就可以揾個匙羹筆啦。咁而家咁㗎，嗱，咁其實咁樣都 OK 嘅你。咁你就如果你冇匙羹筆，如果你怕，你可以就揾個呢個叫咩撈啊？係咪撈啊？這個是叫什麼？國語這個是叫什麼呢？我也不知道。那你看到這樣都差不多了嘛？那你就可以撈出來，咁大家都見到啦，大約咁樣嘅啫。咁其實都唔係都算你都唔係蝕咗好多蛋白啫。咁樣啦。咁你見到其實係啱啱好啦。咁你就可以倒出嚟。咁咧，而家就緊要烚。揾咗先。唔係熄火。OK。咁你就用翻同一煲水啦，就烚麵啦。抌落去就得㗎啦。咁我咧其實就中意今日咧就用翻公仔麵咯。其實乜都唔係。咁就倒落去。咁你之前就煲過啲水滾㗎嘛，咁倒落去。咁你記住你煮嘢嗰陣時一定要手快咯。你唔手快嗰陣時，嗰度又煮，嗰度又煮㗎嘛。最中意就用呢個鉗，呢個夾，叫咩嚟㗎？廣東話唔知叫咩嚟㗎。國語這個是叫什麼呢？是夾。我要學國語，我的國語真的很爛。因為睇到而家其實個蛋 OK 嘅。啱啱好。咁咧，咁你就淥麵啦。但係你要淥到即係唔好淥得太滑。咁就倒碗湯底。你可以喺個煲度煲都得嘅。唔係就其實講少少嘅。咁我咧就自己就中意咁最重要其實你煮嘢嗰陣時，你一定要試。 睇下，就呢個啱，差唔多。咁就要熄火啦，熄火，就點解要咁掛河啊？啲食物好好嘅，其實都沖埋啲麵咯。搞掂。咁其實而家就點講啦？個湯咧就等水滾啦。咁你水滾完之後，其實就我就中意擺啲麵落去先，跟住再擺個蛋。咁呢啲整完嘅就可以。咁我呢道湯其實等水滾，其實水都滾緊，咁就倒落去。咁我平時我倒大約咁多就已經夠㗎啦，因為我中意嗰啲湯底，就我要濃啲咁樣。咁搞勻佢啦，跟住試下啦。OK， 仲有夾翻啲麵出嚟。OK， 咁就而家湯得啦，咁你就跟住倒啊！得啦，跟住咧就蛋落去，麵整好啲先。咁你麵都要整爛啲啊嘛。咁如果你有腸仔啊嗰啲啊，咁你可以喺呢個時間嗰度揼埋落去，咁變咗其實可以加工嘅。咁樣就 OK 啦。咁就可以用翻呢個匙羹。跟住就倒落去，咁樣就得㗎啦。咁樣就可以食啦，其實。跟住咧，就如果你見到嘅咧，切開咧，其實就係啱啱好嘅。咁樣就 OK 㗎，咁就食得㗎啦。咁我就試下味道先。